Afternoon, good evening, good evening. It's an evening time, 7:03 Eastern Standard Time. Let's get into it. Kool Moe Dee is the final line for you for today. Kool Moe Dee is one of the greatest MCs of all time. If you are truly a knowledgeable of the hip hop game back in the day, Kool Moe Dee was the man. We talk about him being up there with Grandmaster Cass or the Cold Crush Brothers and Grandmaster Melly Mel or Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5. He had this third grade MC, Kool Moe Dee from Treasures 3. He released this, he went solo. That's why I'm bringing him up as a member of the Treasures 3 because that's how he got started in the group. But he went solo and released 1986, subtitled LP, subtitled album, Kool Moe Dee, on John Records and produced by Teddy Riley, Brian Chuck New, Laveva, Madison, Pete Q Harris, Robert Wells, and Kool Moe Dee. The album peaked at number 83 on the Billboard charts, number 20 on the top R&B hip hop albums charts, and sold over 300,000 copies. Four singles that came off the album was "Go See the Doctor," "Rock Steady," "Dumb Dick and Rube Richard," and "Do You Know What Time It Is," with only the first reaching the music charts peaking at number 89 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, number 82 on the UK singles chart. Kool Moe Dee also released on a compact disc, CD. The standout song on this album was "Go See the Doctor." It talk about the dangers of sexually transmitted diseases. This came out in '86, obviously, and it was produced by Kool Moe Dee himself with the Bob and Teddy Riley. The song has messages in it about the prevention of sexually transmitted infections, sexually transmitted diseases, and it was rare for a song like that to be made. It stayed on the charts for 5 weeks. It peaked at number 89 or April 1987. But in the UK, like in overseas, peaked at number 7 on the Belgian, which is top in Flanders, number 3 on the Dutch National Hit Parade, number 82 in the UK, single chart being single with the highest impact outside the United States. Now, the composition of this song during an interview they did in 1987, Kool Moe Dee talked about "Go See the Doctor." He said, "As an artist, I have the attention of a lot of the younger kids. It's a duty to say something worthwhile, rather than just get up and talk about sneakers and dance all the time. Rap is an album market now rather than just a singles market. So you have the opportunity to branch out a little. You can expand and really talk about more things in depth, including lots of social issues." The song, which Los Angeles Times described as a story in explicit language of the contraction and consequences of a sexually transmitted disease, aroused controversy in the United States, but was used in a public service announcement in Germany. In a later interview, Kool Moe Dee stated that "Go to See the Doctor" was the hardest thing I had to do in my career. He said, "I knew I was making a formidable record. I was about to make a killing, but I would lose all my reputation on the lyricist side. I knew that 'Go See the Doctor' would blow because I had dumbed it down." Among the song's producers was Teddy Riley, who at the time was 18 years old and had previously worked on Dougie Fresh hit "The Show." So the legacy and influence of this song, "Go See the Doctor," was hip hop magazine Eagle Trip, who "Go See the Doctor" on its list of the greatest hip hop singles of 1986. It was on that list. And Bruce Pollack listed the song in his book Rock Song Index, 7,500 most important songs for the rock and roll era for instructors, editorial in the era of AIDS. And also, this song was sampled. The things they said was sampled in other people's songs, like NWA, 8 Ball, Easy E, Easy Does It in 1988, Mind Blowing. It was sampled on the DLC album. For No One Can Do It Better, Mind Blowing, that song, and Look Who's Burning by Ice Cube. You had to Go See the Doctor. That was referenced by Pasta Noose, Kid Rock. I Should Have Used a Rubber, Big L, Kool Keith, Jazzy Jeff. So his influence on that song he made, influenced a lot of artists to use him as a reference to be included on their records. Yeah, that was a very interesting song. That was way ahead of its time. I don't think there were any songs made about AIDS or sexually transmitted diseases at that time. It was a cautionary tale of not using protected sex, having unprotected sex, and the danger of it, and stuff like that. So that was very serious at that time. To see, there was time in '86 to make a song like that. So that's how it was at that time, in '86. It's talking about practicing safe sex. I mean, that was something that was ahead of the curve, at that time in '87 to make it. I mean, '86 to make a song like that. That social commentary from Kool Moe Dee at that time. So that was the best of times. Kool Moe Dee will make more albums after that. I think his best work was How You Like Me Now. That was in '87. Kool Moe Dee is one of the all-time greats. The things that he did, the things that he represented, spoke for itself. And he's one of the all-time greats of all time. When you talk about great MCs of that era, any era, Kool Moe Dee is up there. He's one of the all-time greats. So that's all I gotta say about this album, Kool Moe Dee, the self-titled LP. Kool Moe Dee came out on October 1st, 1986, 40 years ago. That's what I did. Talk about the anniversary of this album. So that's it, man. My last live for you of the day. Be back tomorrow. Do my thing with that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Be back tomorrow. Till then, talk to you tomorrow.